Hi everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day, an amazing week. I wanted to jump on here because I know you love my little videos, so I thought I'd do another one. So I wanted to talk today about just being real and like this idea of authenticity, which can be a little bit of a buzzword. Now, I posted a post actually in the group and on my personal page last week, and I talked about, how 10 years ago I thought I would be in this place doing this thing and that thing and what have you, and it just simply isn't my reality. It's not how I'm not where I thought I would be 10 years ago. But in fact, my life is still really cool and it's really awesome, and it does have its challenges and its ups and downs, and I can appreciate where I am, and I can see why I'm here and why I don't have the life that I thought that I would have. And it was like it received quite a really good response. I got so many more likes and comments than any of my other posts. And I think it was just because I was just really saying it for what it is. Like I was telling my story and telling my truth. And I think it's really easy to just look at someone's social media and see what the highlight reel is of their life and take that on face value. So it's really important to have your own perspective, because it's how you see it. It's not, like if you look at all my posts and you see what I share in this group, it's all mostly positive stuff, and I try and share my lessons along the way, but I don't want to be like airing my dirty laundry or telling me the bad things about your day, because that's just not simply what I'm about. But that doesn't mean to say that those things don't happen to me, because they absolutely do. And truth is that the last few months have been really challenging and really difficult for me, but I choose not to show up that way online. And so, I really want to share with you this idea of like having people's perspective, because I think it's okay to show up that way. And, people often say to me, your life looks amazing. It looks so great. You do all these great things. And yes, I do, but that's just because they're the things that I choose to share. I don't choose to share everything else. I try and take those lessons and see how I can impart them in a positive way, and share those stories to the world, because it can be a real bummer if we're always seeing posts of like all the bad things that happen. And I'm not saying that everything is positive and everything is rosy, because I do think you have to share the times that are challenging. And I think if you can be honest with yourself and find good connections, and I have some really great friends that I am just, I just tell them how it is. I say exactly what's going on, and they're very honest with me, and they reflect back to me, like this is why this is happening, Abby, or can you see this in this perspective and that in that perspective. And yeah, that's, I guess, what I want you to take from this message today, is that, the way to really get to know someone is to be having those connections and communications in person with those people. Don't just base it on what you see and what you observe, because it's generally not what their life is. Maybe it's on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And I think it's okay for someone to be sharing the message that they want to get out there. Like you can add in your touch of realness as you go along. So I hope this resonates with you today. I hope you can take something from it. I always try to be real and authentic, and I think that negative emotion is a part of life, and as is positive emotion. But for me, I feel like positive emotion feels really good. And so like I want to lean more towards that. So how can I lean more towards positive emotion? But also, how can I look at the negative emotion and, you know, what is going on? I don't want to just cut it off and say this doesn't exist. This isn't something that, you know, I'm just going to ignore it and push it down and shove it away. I talk about it with my friends, and you know, when people say to me, your life looks amazing, I say, you know, like that's just what you see on social media, but it's not. I promise you, it's not all amazing. So that's my message for today. I hope you like it. Let me know if it resonates for you. What do you think about this idea of, you know, learning from your stories or learning from your life and taking those lessons, or, you know, maybe sharing what you're all about, if that's, you know, being happy and vibrant and positive. And the idea of understanding that what you see on social media is really up to you, and it's your perspective on how you want to take it. And if you want to think this person's life is truly amazing just based on what they share online, that's up to you. But the real crux of it is when you actually connect and have conversations with that person, you find out what it is that is really going on in their lives. That's when you get to see the full story. So let me know what you think. What is your experience? Like, do you agree with me? Do you not? Like, I'm open to hearing your ideas and your thoughts. Pop them in the comments below and we'll have a good old conversation. Anyway, I hope you're having a beautiful week, and talk to you soon.